5 years on the East Coast, it was time to go home.
Welcome to Los Santos Airport.
What's up?
Carl is sweet.
What's up, sweet? What you want?
This mama. She's dead, bro. Passenger, show us your hands. Stop. Get down on your knees. Now down on your stomach. There you go.
I'll take that, Hernandez.
Hey, that's my paper, man. That's money.
This is drug money.
My money, man.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'll fill it out later.
Welcome home, Carl. Glad to be back. You haven't forgotten about us, have you, boy?
Hell no, Officer Tenpenny. I was just wondering what took y'all so long.
Get in the car.
Ease up, man. Damn.
Watch your head.
Ah!
Oh, my bad.
Get out of here, you greaseball bastard! Stupid Mexican. Oh, hey, sorry.
My bag. Hey, man, my bag.
How you been, Carl? How's your wonderful family?
I'm here to bury my moms. You know that.
Yeah, I guess I do. So what else you got shaking, Carl?
Nothing. I live in Liberty City now. I'm clean. Legit.
Nah, you ain't never been clean, Carl.
Well, what do we got here?
This is a weapon, Officer Pulaski, that was used to gun down a police officer not 10 minutes ago. Officer Pendlebury. A fine man, I might add. You work fast, nigga.
You know I just got off the plane.
Well, that's a good thing we found you and retrieved the murder weapon.
That ain't my gun.
Don't bullshit me, Carl.
Yeah, don't bullshit him, Carl.
What the fuck you want from me this time?
When we want you, we'll find you. In the meantime, try not to gun down any more officers of the law.
Y'all can't leave me here. This baller's country.
I thought you said you was innocent, Carl. Shoot on bang.
This is car 58.
See you around like a donut,
What?
Carl.
Officer Pendlebury's down. We'll be right over.
See, Hernandez.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country. Now, I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years, but the ballers won't give a shit.
Welcome back, guys. Hello. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Just about to start daily race C for the last time this week. We're going to do a few of these as well as daily B before I go to bed. I hope everybody had a nice weekend, a nice Sunday. My day was great. I hope you all had a great day as well. Boa noite to Lucas and Mario. On my other account, I managed a quicker time today. But not down here. It would still only be like top 30 in my friends rank, which is not very good. To get top 10, I would need to crack a 0.2, basically. Steve got a 0.3 in the Lexus. I never tried the Lexus. Hopefully this first race goes well. Hopefully no wheel freezes or anything like that. Hopefully. We had a couple earlier today. And as frustrating as they are, they're not that bad. Thank you, Crazy Legs, for the $2 super chat. He's always coming through and getting the super chat started. Good luck and let's go. Thank you, Crazy Legs. Thank you for the first super chat of the stream. Right off the bat, before I've even driven a single corner. Thank you, Crazy Legs. He said, good luck and let's go. I will try. I will try to get going soon. Get warmed up here. I had an awesome day. I played soccer earlier. I played like a true professional. It was unbelievable. My friends were just like non-stop compliments. And after we played, some guy who's like the best player there came up to me because he went to the same high school as me, we found out. And he's like no offense. Like I don't know how you run so fast and so quick. So like you accelerate like so explosively when like you're like kind of like bigger. Like talk about like me versus him. He's like 140 pounds. 6 foot, and I'm like, 5'9", 190 easily. And I told him like when I lean out like all the way, I can't even run like that. But when I'm chilling at like 180, 190, I can run like non-stop. I never gas out. And I was going off on these dudes today. I had a great time playing soccer. I can't wait to film some soccer for you. Show you what I'm doing. I'm in form now. It was so fun. I'm glad I went. And also, because Crazy Legs reminded me with his super chat, if anyone else besides Crazy Legs chooses to support my channel like he has today, please consider using the PayPal link that is on screen. It's in my description. There's a Cash App, a Venmo, and a PayPal link in my description. If anyone else chooses to support like Crazy Legs, please do it through those platforms because it will go straight to me. And I'll be able to use it this week, which is a very important week for me, leading into the summer. It's the last couple weeks of work for me. And I'm looking forward to my check on Thursday. So anyone who wants to support, go towards those platforms and not the YouTube platform, because it helps a lot. I have absolutely been like investing everything I can into the Porsche project, the fish tank project, and my new kayak. This month was a hell of a month. Working super hard, May and April. And then using everything I work with, to earn, to pursue these goals. So, thank you Crazy Legs for supporting. Guys, please leave a like on my stream, an early like. Let's try to get as many likes as we can in the first race. It's gonna be a late stream. It's already started late. A little bit of a mistake there. It's a big one now. Only my first race, so I mean mistakes happen. I had a good run for the first 2 laps. I made here last lap was incredible on the Peugeot, but I stuck through. I wasted it by falling behind again. Going to pit on lap 6 like I normally do. Baka driving really well. And the Beast. Motorhub, what's up? Welcome back, Motorhub. Hello, David. Oh, it's okay, David. I love you, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're here. You know I try to stream every day, so just check in every day. I might be live. Thank you for supporting, David. You're still a member. Thank you, David. Box. Oh, the Beatles done well. Throwing away time there, but it's okay. I've done my best to be in this position in my first race, my warm-up race. This is the warm-up. Guys, please leave a like if you're just joining. I see a few more people have joined. Please leave a like on the stream and let me know how many we got. What's up, A plus Jimmy? A plus Jimmy. How many are you like getting a little bit of a bar into A plus, some cushion for the pushing? How's your drive rating looking? I'm so proud of you. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I'm glad you did it while watching my channel and being a part of our community here around the same time. I'm really proud of you. It takes a lot, but anyone can do it. And I hope that you help other people find a way to break through if you know someone who's trying. Seems like Andres has spun the car. Andres spun the car. Where's Andres? ¿Dónde está Andrés? ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué pasó, Andrés? It says in my title 2 more weeks. So no. When I am, I hope you're here for it. I hope you're here for the streams. Be streaming twice a day. Twice a day, once in the afternoon, early afternoon, once in the evening, probably with a break for me to go do something, have some dinner. I'm gonna be all yours. So silly. Plaka tried to brake after he nudged the guy off, and he's right in front of me. That's true too, yeah, zombies. That sounds good. I'll be off that first week too. I have coaching to do in the summer, but yes, that sounds good. That's Plaka's fault for braking. Plaka should know you can't like instantly concede, but I do understand like the instinct to hit the brake when you've messed up someone else, and I think that's what happened. He immediately tried to slow down because he nudged the guy like half off the track at Spoon, and now I get to pay the price. But not much else. I mean, I could have went left, I guess, but he needed to also go left at that point. And give it back on the straight or something. Because we could have got around, but I had no time with Plaka hitting the brake. I have a car right behind me at that moment also. Hello, Adley. we got 5th place. I'm always happy with 5th, so I'm not going to complain. The penalty was harsh. The Beetle ended up winning. Incredible. What happened to Andres? He got a DNF. He was the one who spun. Maybe serving a penalty. I think he spun. You'd have to ask him. He was doing really well in the Genesis. Senor Andres. And Plaka got involved with Bigo and they both went back. Bigo spun and Plaka waited. And I got the 4 seconds. Racing incident. Yeah, we need stewards for that one. It's okay though, it's alright. Stuff happens, it's part of this. I get so fortunate so often that I don't mind when once in a while we get slapped with a big penalty. I can probably get a much better qualifying time. Earlier today I ran my new personal best qualifying time. Maybe I can beat it right now. I feel pretty good. Again, I played soccer earlier today. I had the best time. Like, it could not have been more fun. It really couldn't have been. I'm extra fit and fast right now. And was able to just, like, off the first touch, just be blasting down the field every time, scoring goals. At one point, I received the ball and turned and megged somebody, like, unreal meg. Had, like, the best time today. Playing some soccer. so much more. I want so much more right now. And I know if we just did a few more laps, we would get it. If I had a little more time. If I had like 10 minutes, man, we'd be just cooking. We'd be down and down, down in my friend's top 10, hopefully, but we won't know. I'm not going to have 10 minutes. I'm not going to skip a race. No more Andres? No more Andres. He was doing so good. Tire change reminder to myself.
Wardedly Madness GT. Said nice lap.
I got a 0.7 earlier today. I played soccer with some guy today. He told us today that he played for his country. Today or yesterday he was saying this. He said he played for his international team for Jamaica. And the guy's shins are like 1,000,000 scars. You can see on each shin like 1,000,000 scars. And he was giving me some props today, mad respect for my Caribbean brother. He's really good. He plays awesome. But today I was frustrating him because I know I can kind of read what he's doing a little bit now that I've played with him a few times. It's frustrating him a bit. That's such a good time. Can't wait to play again on the weekend or even tomorrow if I really want to. Do some extra training. There is stuff on Mondays indoors at a place that I don't normally go to. And a Monday is like a big streaming day, but maybe. If I'm in the mood. Gets moving. The Beetle's acceleration is better than expected. It's quite strong. I've never messed this up, so don't do it now. That would have been the first time this week that I like fully binned it there. I saved it somehow. Only losing one spot. think I was in time trial pushing so hard that I might have just come in a little too fast for my lap 1, where I always try to be cautious. I might have just been pushing more than normal and did too much. So we'll try to keep it cool. We're still in good position. Unreal racing, unreal. And we got that done. Unreal. Thank you for the 26 likes, guys. Thank you. Hello, Uche. Whoa! That was a push. That was a push and a half right there. I did it again. I'm in the Lambo. Huracan. Getting pushed onto the grass the whole way. We survived it. Big moment. Like, please don't do that again is what I'm signaling. Please don't do it. I've gone through too much there. I'll have to wait a lot. I couldn't just send it back on at that point. And he was gonna take that spot regardless, and I might have still gone off. He made me brake really late. But that was insane. Why do I keep going off here? Every lap. I've made some unreal moves already this race. At the hairpin, both times. Turn 1. mega exit. Yay! On the track. I should have went for the box that time. I definitely should have boxed, and I overshot my turn 1 and messed up WRX. I don't normally box lap 5, but this time I think I would have gained so much from not battling. I would have dealt with the tires happily. I've seen Got Max Power do 7 laps. I don't think there's any reason to do 7 laps, but I'm gonna just do it now. Just because. Avoid some traffic. Penalty is so unnecessary. I'm just glad I saved it. High speed save. Again. So every lap of this race. I think we're going to be in a similar spot to where I went in the pit. Or further back. Penalty caused that. the overtake battle at turn 1 on purple. Messed up the exit a bit. There we go, we got him. Extra fresh tires. Still tried my best to fight hard. Honestly, even though that race was sloppy and we got P10, I had a great time. We made some incredible overtakes. Some good battling. It just didn't go well in some other moments though.
Jibbybop Gaming said I had to undercut their loudly crying face. Jibbybop Gaming said I had nothing to lose.
We'll see if you lost any DR. You probably didn't lose any. Probably gained a little bit. Oh no.
Jibbybop Gaming said seems like it worked out. I gained 2 positions. WRX 391 said Jibby, how about you don't block when you're too slow.
He's brand new to A+. We gotta teach him. We gotta teach him WRX. And you gotta teach me how to not bump you. I'm sorry. I've messed up a bunch of times there. I'm pushing too hard, having too much fun with my Lambo. I don't know exactly, but Jibby, behave. Behave, Jibby. I mean, you gotta make the overtake, WRX, but that's between you and him. There are times and places when you gotta concede. See, he's making multiple moves under braking. Tisk tisk. Come on, Jibby. Again, he's learning though. He just got promoted to A+. Yes, watch the sportsmanship video. It's worth a watch. It's a great video.
Jibbybop Gaming said when did I do that?
He's calling you out, Jibby. He's calling you out. It's A+ lobby time, Jibby. You gotta deal with the heat. Can you handle the heat, Jibby? Don't do any extra defending, but I don't know what happened. I wasn't there to see it. Or was I? I just didn't notice. On that final lap? Jibby, be nice. Reply kindly, Jibby. Reply with kindness. And WRX, again, I'm sorry, WRX. I drove poorly and messed you up. At least once in that race. I'm sorry. It just depends, like, especially when it's not the final lap yet, I try to do whatever is quickest in reality for the big picture of the race. So if someone behind me, if I truly think they're faster, and I can follow them and trust them to be faster, that's better for our race that they lead, and I get their draft, you know what I mean? So I try to stick by that. Makes sense. For the big picture of the race. Final lap, you gotta battle it out fairly. Fairly. One move at a time. I'm off the pace. What's up, Boots? How are you, Boogs? I think I have some pizza left in my oven. Even though it's cold, I'm gonna take a bite. It could be quite cold right now.
Uboogs. Said in High Grove and chat.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Uboogs. Said GL here.
Where is the tire reminder?
The Motor Hub Sim Media. Said Yo Uboogs.
Gadget guy, hello.
Gadget Guides. Said Boss.
Gadget the man. I want to improve my qualifying.
The Motor Hub Sim Media. Said show them how it's done, bro. WIX 391. Said GL. Darcy. Said GL.
Thank you. We'll hopefully do good on this one. You should do better than last race. Good luck, WRX. Good luck, Plaka. How do people know? Is it like showing up now when they search for the data mining? GTSH rank has it? Oh my god, how did I go so deep in the corner? That's a total accident. I better be careful, I'm gonna lose all my spots again, just like last time. I'm gonna bump him because I messed up.
Said it is to coincide with the live events starting on June 7th.
So J2K had a really rough night with us earlier this week. He was really driving not so great, saying rude things. Let's see how he does today. I see some contact already with him and the Beetle, but let's see how they do together. just cover it. He's just gonna slow us down, unfortunately. I should know better than to think he's that smart to push me. But we'll see. Maybe in the future, I'll get that bump. I don't need to defend. know he's gonna get that no matter what. 2 laps to go, maybe I come back, but that's not helping. I couldn't see and I turned in way early. 2 laps to go though. And the leader's tires are gonna run out. He doesn't listen. My wheel froze. Lost feedback. No feedback still. Well, I can shift again too. I can shift again. Lucky. Giving us a chance that it came back. It froze again. It froze again. The last couple shifts I had to
Miles Liggett said hello, Grove, and everyone. EJCR_cap
wow.
said GG.
My wheel was getting upset at the end of that one.
Gadget Guides said GG.
Hello, Miles. How are you, Miles? Everybody, please leave a like. I see there's 57 in the chat, or was for a second. I'm sure a lot of them have left already, but please leave a like if you're still here. Before you go, I'm going to do one last race.
Said Mike, why in the world are you still messing with that crazy
We don't
wheel?
know if it's the wheel, that's why. And they're expensive, and you aren't donating directly towards that, as far as I know. So that's why. But I will try to get something with the QR2 and see if that changes anything. Hopefully it does. I'm going to give it a chance and invest in that. Expensive equipment, C-dubs. Gadget, thank you, Gadget. You were the top eraser? Top A-racer. Alright, last one. Hopefully my wheel can handle one more. Let's hope so. I'm not sure. I would need the other side too, right? Oh, it's frozen again. It froze again. I can't shift. It's upset right now. It got too warm in here, whatever the problem is. The QR. I think there's people who have QR2s that still have this happen. But I don't know 100%. I'm only gonna get one attempt now. I don't know what you're talking about, Gadget. I don't remember. Because of the extra freeze, we cannot get another lap here, but it's all good. I'll switch my tires and prepare for the final run of the night. Sure my alarms for work are set up. Looks good. It has nothing to do with the wheel, according to what they're saying, Jibby Bop. You need to pay attention. Has absolutely nothing to do with the wheel. With the base. They're saying it's all the QR2. But they could be wrong also. So don't believe everything you hear on the internet, Jibby. Gotta do your own research. That's literally not what I said. Not what I said at all. You got the opposite, Jibby. Has nothing to do with the base. The quick release. The thing that holds the wheel to the base. The thing in between. Some people think if I get a new quick release, that's all I need. But I don't know if that's true. Jibby, good luck. You're in 8th. Hold your PA, Jibby. Hold strong. Oh, Jibby's on the wrong tires. Uh-oh. Good luck, Jibby. That's not good. Frozen again. hot cold. I'm gonna have to go for it soon. I couldn't do both. I still can't shift on my wheel. It's getting annoying with this, but like I said, we'll try to get the QR2 thing rolling, so that helps us. We'll try. I think this race has ended because of how that has gone. I don't mind quitting when it's like that. It's unfortunate. I've obviously tried everything I could. Two-handed driving, like, you know, operating my shifts with one hand and steering and everything else with the other. It's too much for me. I could do time trial for a while and get the amazing lap that I know I'm capable of and do one more, but I don't know. Are we just going to freeze again after I get it is the question. It's nice that we have, like, literally, like, there was, like, a month period, like, not too long ago where it didn't freeze at all. It doesn't make sense how we go a month with no freezes, and then we have lots of freezes, which is why I don't think it's the QR2. When I spend all this money for the QR2 and a new wheel, I'll be sad when it doesn't work. So I guess because of how that's gone, I guess we'll end it here. I would do more, but I think it's kind of pointless. I have work in the morning. Got to go make this money as a teacher. And I barely sleep as it is, so I think now is not a bad time to end it. I was looking forward to one more, but I'm not super desperate to do another one and have my wheel freeze and ruin it in the first lap again, just like that. So we'll take a break. Hopefully tomorrow you treat us better. Hopefully tomorrow you have a good day. I believe in my wheel. If you guys want to research a little tonight and let me know, if it's confirmed the QR2 would fix all my problems and we'll never have freezes nightmares again, that would be cool if QR2 really would fix this. Thank you for the 50 likes on the stream, and thank you Crazy Legs for the super chat, the one super chat we had. Good night, C-Dubs. Good night, Jibby, who's in the race. Good night, Darcy. I will see you guys all tomorrow for the new dailies. I'm not sure what time I will get on, but I don't have work after work. I get to come straight home, which is really nice. We'll see if I end up doing some stuff on the way home or whatever I got to do. Uche, sorry that we had a freeze like that and it ruined the race. But I accept it. I accept it. Nothing I can do. I'm literally trying my absolute hardest to make fun races tonight, and we had so many good ones with nice overtakes. I should have won them all. I felt like we were quick enough to do it. Either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back for more. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. I should put all my money into a quick release rather than the things I'm putting it in, maybe. But we'll see if that even fixes it. I'm optimistic that that might actually do something. I'm going to hopefully look into getting QR2 and a new rim as soon as possible. All right, guys. Peace. I'm out. Have a good Monday. Have a great start to your week.